whether vaccines are good or bad for you.
I understand the hesitancy. Listen, I was hesitant when Donald Trump was out there controlling the CDC and controlling the FDA and manipulating them and making them put out falsehoods. Anybody rational was hesitant.
Do I read you to say you would be hesitant to receive the vaccine if it were approved by the end of the year?
Yes, I would be hesitant.
We can't trust the president and take his word and take a vaccine that might cause harm to us.
Well, Biden blamed platforms like Facebook for the misinformation. Do you think he's right?
I do.
If and when the vaccine comes, it's not likely to go through all the tests that needs to be and the trials that need to be done.
Is the Biden campaign saying essentially if a vaccine comes out before Election Day, it shouldn't be trusted?
Who's going to take the shot? Who's going to take the shot?
But if Donald Trump tells us that we should take it, I'm not taking it.
You can be the first one to say, sign me up. They now say it's okay.
I'm joined now by New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
I don't trust the president, and I don't trust the FDA.
Here's a vaccine. It was new. It was done quickly. But trust this federal administration and their health administration that it's safe.
We will need to have access to the vaccine results so we can make our independent assessment to make sure that Donald Trump's fingerprints are not on it.
We cannot take for granted this process will be free of political influence.
The question of whether it's real when it's there, that requires enormous transparency. We're not 100% sure of the consequences.
And that there is a pressure put on the decision makers here to announce a vaccine in October of 2020.
If the president announced tomorrow we have a vaccine, would you take it? Only if it was completely transparent. To need someone other than this FDA and this CDC saying it's safe. Only if we knew all of what went into it. I think it's going to be a very skeptical American public about taking the vaccine, and they should be.
What is in it for them, for their own people to die?
Is one of their sponsors a coffin manufacturer?
Vaccine! If you're not vaccinated, you're not nearly as smart as I thought you were.
Vaccination.
Ils sont extrémistes.
Qui croient pas dans la science, qui sont souvent misogynes, souvent racistes.
Folks supposed to have common sense, but it's time to start blaming the unvaccinated folks that are letting us down.
Frankly, if you're not vaccinated at the moment, I mean, you're an idiot.
Because frankly, we know that we can't trust the unvaccinated.
The unvaccinated overcrowd our hospital.
The family practice physician sent this letter to her patients saying they will no longer continue seeing patients who are not vaccinated.
I'll condemn them, I'll shame them, I'll blame them.
All of us transplant patients now have to have a vaccine.
The distinct minority of Americans are keeping us from turning the corner.
They are the ones that are propagating this outbreak.
This is becoming a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
No, this is not an epidemic of the unvaccinated. I'm very disappointed when I hear those statements.
See, every patient is different. Blanket statements.
Unvaccinated people are the ones who are driving this pandemic.
Est-ce qu'on tolère?
Can be very dangerous.
The people on Fox and on some parts of Facebook are telling you lies about the vaccine. The vaccine could hurt my fertility. No, there is no evidence of this.
A new study just came out highlighting the effects of the COVID-19 vaccine on menstrual cycles.
If you're unvaccinated and you're in circulation, you're going to get it.
But it doesn't protect you against catching the disease.
This is so silly that we have people who are anti-science, anti-vaccination. A vaccine answered to our prayers.
So many of us wanted to say, okay, this is our ticket out, right? Now we're done.
95% effectiveness.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has tested positive for COVID.
Urge you to take the virus.
Perhaps too little caution and too much optimism.
They don't work to prevent transmission.
Those who are vaccinated, they carry so much more virus.
The 2021 COVID death count is now higher than it was in all of 2020. This vaccine's going to work. Oh, well, it'll wear off.
Now, we shouldn't target these people who are unvaccinated in a heavy-handed way. I mean, you're an idiot.
So get vaccinated. If you haven't, you're not nearly as smart as I said you are. Thanks.